Hallo meine Lieben, willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Star Trek Online.
Come this way for your next trial.
Any idea where we are? I haven't seen anything like this.
Das ist die Anorex, ein Kriegsschiff der Krennen für den temporalen Krieg.
Yes, some of this tech is very advanced, most likely from the future. Anorex was heavily modified after a scientist named Noy stole it from Kiana Station.
Ich habe ein schlechtes Gefühl dabei.
Damage control teams. The ship's been in a rough fight.
Seven? No. Really? Oh, 7.
This looks like some kind of command station.
Ist nicht hier.
Secure the area. We might be able to find useful data here.
My plan to recruit Admiral Lita to the Temporal Liberation Front was a success. Keeping her loyalty, however, is quite challenging. Like so many Terrans, her dreams of empire are strong. As long as those dreams remain in her reality, our partnership shall continue. The moment her dream takes hold in our reality, my reality, then the honeymoon, as they say, is over. The petty squabbles over the Tox Utat have become tiresome. First Krog, and now Azure and Boratis. They growl and demand and threaten to depart over the artifact like petulant children. If it were not a critical element of my plans, I would have left it on Ryza, along with the corpses of Picard and his charming thief. The Sphere Builders grow suspicious of my inquiries. I believe they begin to realize what my ultimate goal is, what I shall do once this war is won. Today, at Procyon 5, I will undo what the Alliance has done to them, to me, to my family. I will bring back my wife and child. All of this is for them, and no one will stop me. Krog becomes impatient, despite her successful recovery of the Tox Utat and the restoration of the Nakul Star. She wants more. She wants revenge. It is tempting to use the Tox Utat on Sol, on Vulcan, on every star in the Alliance, but I have a better use for it at Procyon 5. Nakul vengeance shall have to wait.
Funny, I've been to Procyon 5. It's unremarkable. In our time, at least. Looks like things change considerably in the next century.
In der Tat. Wir befinden uns mitten in der letzten Schlacht des temporalen Krieges.
And on the bridge of the enemy flagship, no less. Judging by the look of things, the battle may not be going well for this temporal liberation front.
Einverstanden.
We should leave. By now, we've been detected by their security systems. And I'd rather not be around when they send combat teams to retake the bridge.
Guter Punkt, Commander. Machen wir uns auf den Weg.
There's a turbo lift down this way.
Enemy target on sensor. Personal shield losing power. Shield losing power.
This door here.
Okay, dann nehmen wir mal den Turbolift zum Vorraum im Kern. Ja,
I'm detecting a massive buildup of temporal energy ahead.
Yeah, along with multiple life forms, all armed.
Shield losing power.
Lita.
Nice try, but you're done here.
Shield losing power.
Oi. Der bavarische Kristall hat nicht viel gebracht, ey.
Shield losing power. Enemy combat in close proximity.
You haven't seen the last of me!
I see him. Noise on the upper platform. Waste time as you see fit, Vermin. It will be for naught.
Enemy combat in close proximity.
Hm. Also bringt das dir auch nicht viel da. Dieses komische Dinge da.
Shield losing power.
History shows you have a habit of meddling in the affairs of others.
We believe it is time to break you of that habit.
Mano! Ich bin einfach zu schwach.
Enemy targets on center. Personal shield losing power.
So, was ist denn? Oder?
Enemy combatants in close proximity. Personal shield.
So, jetzt haben wir. Ah, Mano. Dieses Vinculum-Ding bringt auch nicht so viel durch. Nee, nee, nee.
Here to parley? Or shall we just start shooting at one another?
Das ist eine Verzögerungstaktik.
You. Apparently Daniels hasn't grown weary of plucking you out of time and sending you to vex me. How many times have I killed you now? 4? 5? Honestly, I've lost count. It doesn't matter. Before I kill you, again, understand this. After today, the Alliance ends forever, and you with it. Daniels won't be around to save you this time.
Geben Sie auf, Neue. Ihr Wahnsinn endet hier und jetzt.
I will fight this battle again and again until I stand victorious.
I understand the need to bring back the ones we've lost.
Living in the past is an exercise in futility, anyway.
I will not be defeated. I control time itself.
Also echt, was bringt das Ding denn? Gar nichts. Das komische Vinculum-Gelumps soll noch wiederbeleben. Und so.
Enemy targets on center. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Und Feuer.
Enough! I will erase you all!
You can't control time. If anything, time controls us.
Deep, but wasted on Roy. His grief blinds him to things like logic and truth.
I'm so close! I won't let you win!
Enemy targets on center. Shield losing power. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
core is ready, I will end you and take my ship back in time.
You cannot stop our plans.
No! I've come too far. This time I'll make sure you're never born. Even if I have to shoot you in the cradle.
Noi! Husband, please! You don't have to do this.
How can this be? You were lost.
I'm here now, husband.
Ein Wechselbalg.
Cloud.
Because this war needed to end, Noi.
Before it consumed us all. Noi was a danger to all life, even in the Dominion. I could no longer sit back and watch as the Alliance failed to stop her, time and time again. And so, I have done what you could not. Now, we must destroy this vessel, so it can never be used again. Let us end this war, once and for all.
Denken Sie, dass dies den Konflikt beenden wird?
She's got a point. Without Noi, without Anorex, the TLF will lack the power and leadership needed to fight the Alliance. The war will end. And who knows, maybe there'll be a chance at a lasting peace this time. Stranger things have happened.
Richtig.
The situation could have been avoided. He was finished. You didn't need to execute him.
Das stimmt. Der Kampf war vorbei.
Maybe we can still do this the right way.
Fahren Sie fort.
This is a time ship. We should be able to generate a localized temporal spike and send ourselves back to a point before this whole situation goes too far. Let's finish this without resulting to cold-blooded murder.
Die Manipulation der Geschichte hat all das begonnen. Zerstören wir die Anorex und beenden es.
You have chosen wisely. I am pleasantly surprised.
Was jetzt, Gründer?
I have much to discuss with the leaders of the Alliance. Steps must be taken to protect the timeline from criminals like Noi. For you, the war is over. Return to your ships. I suspect we shall meet again.
Sehr wohl.
I believe that will be enough for this trial, my friends. Yarnik awaits our return. He will, no doubt, have things to discuss after observing your actions here.
Daran habe ich keinen Zweifel. Auf geht's.
Let's return.
In allowing the murder of Noi, you made him a martyr for his cause, and the temporal war continues. Noi's followers go on to destroy the homeworlds of every Alliance member in antiquity. With no opposition, they become the dominant force throughout space and time.
Ich glaube, wir haben letztendlich das Richtige getan.
The loss of Noi was tragic, to be certain. But the risk of losing countless more to temporal manipulation was too great. In his madness, Noi's pursuit of vengeance would have laid waste to many a world. Bringing an end to that insanity was a mercy.
Your participation in the trial has been informative thus far, but we require more data to make our decision. Another scenario has been prepared. Enter the portal when you are ready to begin.
Ach ja, wenn Sie darauf bestehen.
This way.
Sehr wohl.
This place isn't familiar. Either of you know where we are?
Ich erkenne es auch nicht, Commander.
I know where we are, I just don't know when. Knowing that's gonna make all the difference here, believe me. Let's take a look at those consoles and see if there's any useful information in them.
Sehr wohl. Finden wir eine Lösung. Und zwar schnell.
Science officer's log. Saw 4 was a test site for Section 31's Project Daedalus. It appears to be abandoned. The planet's atmosphere is toxic to most life forms, but we were able to establish a safe work area and habitat. We've set up a plasma reactor to power the phase discriminators we'll need to capture the Red Angel. If the plan works, that is. If it doesn't, this may be my final log entry. This is a recent entry, but the area is deserted. We need to know more. Science officer's log. Control found us. We fought valiantly, but Discovery wasn't a match for Control's Section 31 ships. What's left of her crashed, not far from here. Somehow, Saru and Tilly were able to transfer the sphere data to this location. But it's only a matter of time before Control figures that out and comes to collect its prize. I need to get the sphere data somewhere Control can't find it. To do that, I need the Red Angel. But the thing is, I can't trap the Red Angel without help. So I can only hope that someone from Discovery has survived, and they make it here before Control does. If Tilly was here, she'd be a font of optimism. But I know what that atmosphere can do. I don't think anyone else is going to make it. Logic suggests that I take steps to destroy the sphere data before it's too late. For now, I'm sticking with optimism. As Spock would say, there are always possibilities. Everything matches up to the point where Discovery crashes. That's where things change, and for the worse. Judging by the lack of survivors present, I think we have to finish what they started. Do you have a question?
Im Moment nicht, Commander. Gehen wir weiter.
were so close to this. To failure. To death. We need to set up the phase discriminators at that console. Good. Now we need to prepare the stasis beams at that console.
Kleinen Moment noch. Kleine Vorsichtsmaßnahme.
So far, so good. We need to use that console to prime the EMP next. Almost finished. Use that console to align the containment field. We've set up the trap. Now all it needs is the bait. Me. You'll need to go back to the previous room, close the door, and turn off the vents.
Und sie einer giftigen Atmosphäre aussetzen?
Yes. Assuming things go as they did before, the Red Angel will appear in time to save my life. When that happens, activate the trap.
Sehr wohl, Commander. Viel Glück. Okay. Was jetzt?
We've set up the trap. Now all it needs is the bait. Yes. Assuming things go as they did before, the Red Angel will appear in...
So, jetzt darf ich zum Kontrollraum zurückkehren. So.
I've done all I can with these ancient phase discriminators. We should have the power we need for this.
Wo ist Seven eigentlich die ganze Zeit?
We're only getting one shot, so make it count. No pressure. Ready when you are, Commander.
Right. Do it.
Initiate sequence on my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Wait, abort! Do not engage. Picking up a massive surge of tachyon radiation.
She's here! Do it! Do it now!
Activate the phase discriminators. Activating EMP.
What are you doing? We don't have time for this. Discovery is gone. We have to deal with it ourselves. We have to stop Control now, or it all ends.
And now we have 2 burn-ups. This ought to be interesting. I get the feeling you were expecting someone else in that suit, Commander.
Yes. My mother. She designed the suit with my father and used it to escape a Klingon attack. In doing so, she learned how Control ended all life in the future. After that, she used the suit to try and stop that from happening. Clearly, in this reality, that task has fallen to me.
Wie können wir helfen?
Transfer the sphere data to my suit so I can take it into the future, where Control can never find it. We need to act fast. Control is on its way here now. This needs to happen before it arrives.
Verstanden. Machen wir uns an die Arbeit.
How? The sensor log said Discovery went down with all hands.
Struggle is pointless.
Control's using members of Discovery's crew as shock troops. If I leave the field, I'll return to the future. You'll have to fight Control without me. Control can't be killed with regular weapons. You need to do something unconventional. Try to magnetize the floor. It'll disrupt it. Weaken it and lure it to me. I'll distract it while you give it a magnetic shock. It'll take several shocks to finish it for good. It's weakened. Lead it to the platform. I've got its attention. Quick! Magnetize the floor! It worked! Do it again! It's weakened! Lead it to the platform! It's distracted! Give it another blast! Magnetize the floor again! Good! One more shock should finish it off! It's weakened! Lead it to the platform! Hurry! Magnetize the floor! Finish it off! That did it! It's down! Ah! Control is using nanites to take over the future version of me. If that happens, it'll gain access to the sphere data.
Was eine andere Option?
I can try to inoculate future Burnham with my own nanites. This should prevent Control from accessing the sphere data through her, but it'll alter her biosignature. She won't be compatible with the suit if this works.
Commander Burnham?
Too risky. The suit could wind up trapped here. Given time, Control could find a way to access the sphere data. We need to think about destroying the data. Purge it from the suit before Control can access it.
I could do that, but losing that data, all of that knowledge gone forever. Consider this. The means of eliminating Control could be held within the sphere data as well. Deleting it could be a fatal mistake.
Wir können nicht zulassen, dass Control die Ferndaten bekommt. Löschen Sie sie.
Get ready. This is gonna sting. A lot.
Do it.
more than a damn sting.
Get it right. Resistance is futile.
She's dead. The sphere data is gone as well. Shock of removing it must have been too much for her. I just watched myself die.
Es tut mir leid, Commander.
Unfortunately, we have a new problem. At the end, before it beamed out, I think what was left of Control merged with some of my nanites.
Zusammen mit etwas von ihrem genetischen Material.
Yeah, and now there's a Borg Control hybrid version of me running loose somewhere. Whatever the Excalbians are doing here needs to stop now.
Einverstanden. Wir müssen zu ihnen durchkommen. Das ist zu weit gegangen.
Rest easy. The trial of Esau 4 has come to an end. My apologies, friends. These events must have taken a heavy toll upon all of you. We should return to speak with Yarnik now. Let us leave this place.
Ich denke, wir haben genug von SF4 gesehen. Gehen wir.
Come along, my friends.
Yarnik?
How quickly you extinguished a wealth of knowledge. And to what end? Your decision to eliminate the data also claimed the life of the Red Angel. Control continues to exist, and the fate you sought to prevent will still come to pass.
In ihrer Prüfung. Diese Simulation. Ja.
Preventing Control from gaining access to the sphere data was a just and necessary action, despite the cost. While the entity continues to exist, it is vulnerable. Precious time was purchased this day, time that, God willing, will allow brave souls to find a way to stop Control and bring an end to its inhuman march of destruction.
I have my concerns regarding this trial. Yarnik isn't a very impartial judge, and he's clearly a prominent figure in Excalbian society. If his opinion of our actions continues downward, the situation could become volatile in a hurry. Still, it could be worse. We still have time to present our case here. Hopefully we will win some Excalbian hearts and minds in the process.
So. Das war's dann mit dieser Folge für heute. Ich bedanke mich bei euch fürs Zuschauen. Hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Lasst gerne ein Like und ein Abo da. Und aktiviert die Glocke, dann sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Tschüss.
Thank you.